Welcome class. We're going to be doing addition problems 2-digit by 2-digit and 3-digit by 3-digit. I'm going to first start off this video with 2-digit by 2-digit review. I have a word problem right over here. We're going to look at the word problem, we're going to work on it together, and then we are going to practice a little bit, and then I'll give you some practice. So let's see how this video goes. And so the problem is, there are blank students in 2nd grade at Freeman Elementary and blank students in 2nd grade at Red Bluff Elementary. How many 2nd grade students are there at Freeman and Red Bluff? Alright, so you notice there's no numbers, so we're not focusing on the numbers, we're focusing on the problem itself. So I really want to make sure that we're looking at the question itself and we're focusing in on what it's asking us. What is it asking us? How many 2nd grade students are there at Freeman and Red Bluff? Anytime we see an and, most of the time in a word problem, we are going to be doing addition. So I'm going to be putting a little. This lets me know that I'm going to be doing addition, and it lets me know that I'm going to be adding these two schools together. What I'm going to do is I don't have to put them in to the problem. So I'm going to do 56 and let's do 38. Alright, so what do we know? We know that there are 52 students in 2nd grade at Freeman and 32 at Red Bluff. 38, excuse me, at Red Bluff. So we have the Freeman number, which tells us 56. We have the Red Bluff number, which tells us 38. Now, I already have my equation. So I'm going to move over here and we're going to solve it. I had my equation. I went ahead and we're going to put it in our standard form here. This is going to be the standard way that most of us do our addition and subtraction. And we're going to really focus on this, try to get really well at this. So make sure you have them set up with your 10s in your correct spot and your 1s in your correct spot. So when we add our 6 plus 8 and our 5 and our 3. Remember, if you have any 10s, if you get to 11, if you get to 10, if you get to 10, 11, 12, 13, anything like that, the 1s goes here, the 10s goes on top. So I'm going to let you pause it right here, and then I want you to try to solve it and see on your own if the video, when the video comes back, if you got the same answer as I did. When I have 6 plus 8, I have 14. So I put my 4. I carry my 1. Here's my little tiny 1. Then I do my 5 and my 3. 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget your 1 up on top. And that gives me my 94. So I go back and I write my sentence. There are 94 students in both schools. So I hope we got the same answer. Now let's move on to 2-digit by 2-digit. I'm going to put up a problem up here and I want you to solve it with me. So here's my first problem. Let's do 39 plus 42. Again, making sure that your numbers are lined up correctly in their place value. So I have 9, 10, 11. I have my 1. I carry my 1 on top. Now I solve what's under the line first. 3 plus 4 is 7. Or I can go 4, 5, 6, 7, whichever strategy helps you. And my last one being 8. So I have 81. All right, I want you to pause and solve. I want you to pause and solve these 4 problems on a scratch sheet of paper. Practice with your parents, your mom or your dad, whoever's with you, maybe your brothers, and check back with me to see if you got the same answers. Pause and solve on here. Solve all 4 problems on a scratch sheet of paper with your mom, your dad, your brother, whoever's home with you, or if you're by yourself. Check back with me to see if you got the same answers. 3 plus 9. 9 I usually start at the biggest number. It's just the easiest way to go. 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, I go to my tens place. I have 8 plus 1 plus 7. So what I can do is I can do 8 plus 1. That gives me 9. If you remember our 9's trick, anything plus 9 is 1 less than its number. So for example, 9 plus 7, what's 1 less than 7? It's 6. Since I was at 9, it's going to be 16. And there's my first one. Second one, making sure it's lined up. 7 plus 8. This one, I really want us to get really good at knowing this fact. This fact seems very difficult, but it's always going to give you the same answer. That's why it's called a fact. The fact is 15. Carry my 1. Now I have 3 plus 6 plus 1. So I know 6, starting with my biggest number, 7, 8, 9, plus 1 gives me 10. 105 is my answer. 3. I have 5 plus 5. We all know this answer. We should get 11. No, that's not right. It's 10. So I have my 1 in my tens place now because I'm carrying over that extra 10, and I'm going to use 7 as my starting number, 8, 9. That gives me 90. Then I have my double right here. Doubles, we gotta know our doubles. It makes it so much easier in math when we know our doubles. I know 6 plus 6 is always gonna give me 12. Carry my 1. I start off with my biggest number. If you know your facts, you already know what this answer is, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 82. Earlier we were saying to regroup your ones into tens. So what does that really look like? And why do we put the number on top? So I want to review that real quick. So to do that, I'm going to draw a fact. To do that, I'm going to do a problem over here. With that problem, I'm going to draw the base tens on it. And we're going to see how the regrouping works. So I have, let's say I have 20. I'll make it easy. We'll do 27 plus 17. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to draw my base tens. I have 1, 2. I'm drawing my tens first. Now I draw my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I have my base tens drawn. Now what I have to do, since I'm adding, is I need to put these 7 and 7 together. But I only know that it takes how many ones to make one 10? Well, it takes 10. 10 ones equals 1 10. Or another way to see it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equals one of these. So, knowing this, we need to group together 10 ones. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, with our arrow, we're going to put that into our tens. And there's my new 10. Now, how many ones do I have left over? Well, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's go over here and check our problem to see if it matches. I should have 4 ones, and I should have 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. This should be my answer. Let's double check doing it the standard way. 7 plus 7 again is a double, so that means it is 14. Now I do 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 4, and like magic, we have the same answer. So, this is what I mean when I say we are regrouping. Alright, here is your practice problem. Joshua had 78 songs on his iPad. He went to the iTunes store and purchased 28 more songs. How many songs are on his iPad now? So, solve it. Alright, well that completes our video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.